Seymour and I are here today for the beginning of User Group Day in Santa Barbara. We're glad so many thousands of people from our user group, 30,000 people across the world who participate in everything we're doing are here with us virtually today. We have about 70 participants who are here in person getting their introductory remarks and ready to go on the tour. Seymour?
Yeah, well, I'm so glad everybody's here. You know, I like talking to all the guitar repair guys and techs, and that's where I came from. You know, I love that part of it. But I'm so glad you guys are out there. I hope one day I have a chance to travel where you guys are, and we're going to catch up, and I hope you have a fun time today watching this. And for those who are, it's bedtime for you, I appreciate you watching this, you know. I understand how it is, you know. But thanks so much for joining us here, and I hope you guys have a great time, and we plan to have some fun here today and tell a lot of stories too.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
For our vintage pickups, we are very adamant that they are as close approximations to the old pickups in every possible way. Back behind me here, we dip our single coil pickups into lacquer and we hang them out to dry in the lacquer. We'll extend the life of the pickup. It'll also seal that 4-bond vulcanized fiber that I was showing you before and allow it to be more impervious to warping or deforming over time. This is the most famous winding machine that is still in use on Earth. This is the Lisona Model 102 winder. It came from Gibson's Kalamazoo, Michigan factory. We bought it in the late 70s at auction. The truth of the matter is we actually bought 2 of these. This one and another one that nobody ever sees because it slowly gets cannibalized to keep this one up and running. This is the machine that wound the patent applied for humbuckers and the vintage P90s. When you buy a Seymour Duncan 59 model, for instance, it's wound on the same winding machine that was in use at Gibson in 1959, winding the patent applied for pickups. If somebody were ordering a PAF style pickup from the custom shop, chances are it would be wound on this machine.
It isn't just the highest technology, it's the way in which the wires are taped on, the way in which things are threaded through, and how he checks the work on each and every one personally. This is not a vast computer-driven machine operation.
Pickups will go into the wax, the top will come down, you flick a switch, and all the air gets sucked out here, creating a very powerful vacuum.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Seymour Duncan Custom Shop. This is where all your dreams can come true. Everything that your wallet can afford can be done here in the Seymour Duncan Custom Shop. We also tend to archive all the history of any Seymour Duncan Custom Shop pickup that gets done in here. And I mean, one of the proof of that, I mean, I can show you in here, the very first pickup that we did for Eddie Van Halen, okay? For CC Taps, Steve Miller, Eric Clapton, Billy Gibbons, we have Jeff Beck in here, we have Joe Walsh, we have, I mean, well, you name it, I believe Seymour has worked on all those pickups. Anything is possible in here. We try to do and take pride on what we do, engraving, logos, well, you name it, you know, and we can do it. Until they find a particular tone that they're seeking for, and then they said, okay, this is what I needed, you know, and this is what Seymour Duncan is all about. In the custom shop, we can do miracles, you know. And anything that you guys can dream of, it can be done in here.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I got Evidence Audio, the reveal cable.
Run amplitude and have a virtual palette of amplifiers here.
company called Guitar. It's what I consider the acoustic arm of Seymour Duncan.
From there is that we have all these electronic files. We send them over to a house that makes circuit boards like the ones I was passing around. And they make us a circuit boards.
And I like things that are handmade, I think. It's probably partly what it is, you know. And a lot of you artists, too, who know what it is like to work on a guitar. You know, you put your heart and soul in it. And it's such a neat thing to be, you know, a part of another person, you know. And like with me, when I do something for Jeff Beck, I hear what he's doing, and he's got a little part of my soul with him, you know, out there. And it's so cool, you know. I spent the last time with Mr. Les Paul, you know. He was such a gentleman to me, you know, and I always loved him. His son Rusty always writes to me. And another good friend, and one of the photos over there is on the next panel is a photo with Ricky Nelson. And we had about 30,000 people in the audience, man. It was so cool, man.
It was raining.
It was raining, and it was absolutely incredible. These people were out there just enjoying it. The small guys that haven't gotten a recognition that have done great things, and I respect that, you know. And there's so many great guitar players. I mean, I go to different towns, and the guy, he's married, he's got his kids, and he's happy doing that, and he's a great player. And he doesn't care about going on the road because his family is important to him, and you have to respect that, you know. You really do. And I see that, and you know, and I really respect like what you guys are doing. You guys are working hard, and you know, you're using my pickups or whatever, you know, and
I think it's that you
I appreciate that.
You, I mean, you're a famous person. I mean, but I think what it is you open yourself up to people, and you interact with more people than some other people who you consider celebrities actually would. I mean, I think you open yourself up to that more than a lot of people would, and I think that's maybe a reason you come into contact with so many, you know, such diverse people and different things like that.
I listen to them too. Yeah, I listen to what they're trying to say because, you know, their guitar is their little baby or their little son or daughter or little puppy dog, you know, and that's so important to them that they have somebody that understands. And plus, growing up being a player and watching and listening to so many guitar players, how they get their tone and stuff, I've taken so much in, and now I just want to give it back.
And the pickup is now installed. So literally, it's like get it into the instrument, 2 connections with a screwdriver. So you can do this on your couch while you're watching the Simpsons reruns.
I am ecstatic. This has been a very fun day, so thank you all.
In a few moments, we're about to start session 3 of the round robin, but before we do that, we want to give away some cool swag. Cicely Skill, come to reception. You want a quick lock stand.
Put in keyboard, and they will give you the best tone, you know, that they can ever imagine.
We always put everybody
I missed the last one, and I said, I don't care what's happening. I'm coming to the next one no matter what, and I am glad I did. It has just been freaking awesome.
For those of you who joined us for this long but a very invigorating day, thank you very much. We've had people come in from pretty much around the world. If there are some questions we didn't get to, we'll continue to do it another time. We'll try to get back and get the answers. Drop in and join the forum. There's a lot of great people with wonderful information. Doesn't matter what you're talking about. If it's music, it's a welcome group for everybody. So.